Hey everyone! The Switch keeps surprising us with interesting new releases, and I've been keeping track of some standout titles that are either fresh on the eShop or coming soon. From puzzle games to action adventures, quite a variety to look forward to. Let's dive into 10 games that caught my attention for different reasons. Nine Sols brings a fresh take on the puzzle platformer genre. Having spent time with this one, I can tell you the way it combines traditional platforming with puzzle elements feels distinctive. The game weaves together intricate level design with mechanics that make you think differently about movement and timing. Each puzzle introduces new elements like time manipulation and gravity shifts, building complexity in a natural way. The visuals create this ethereal atmosphere that pulls you in, with hand-drawn backgrounds that shift and change as you progress, though I've noticed some players finding certain puzzles particularly challenging. Snow Bros. Wonderland hits the eShop on November 28th, reimagining the arcade classic for modern players. From the preview materials, we can see how they're balancing nostalgia with new content. The developers are promising 50 new levels and 4 unique characters, while maintaining the core snowball throwing mechanics that made the original memorable. What's interesting is their approach to difficulty. They're including an optional assist mode for newcomers, while keeping that classic arcade challenge for veterans who want it. The addition of 4-player local multiplayer could make this a great party game option. Fantasian Neo Dimension arrives December 5th, and based on early previews, it's aiming to be quite ambitious. The development team has showcased their hand-drawn art style and unique diorama-based environments, which create this distinct visual identity. Their recent developer updates detail a combat system called Dimension Break that supposedly combines traditional RPG elements with positional strategy, letting you line up attacks through multiple enemies. While they're promising an extensive 60-hour story with impactful side quests, some preview feedback mentions a deliberate narrative pace that might not suit everyone.
To a separate dimension and fight them later. The more enemies there are, the more you can wipe out in one shot. Let them go! Now.
Symphonia, also dropping December 5th, takes an interesting approach to rhythm gaming. The preview footage shows how it incorporates different musical genres into its gameplay mechanics, from classical to electronic. Each style brings unique challenges. Classical pieces might focus on precision, while electronic tracks transform into fast-paced rhythm challenges. The developers claim each of the 40 launch tracks offers multiple difficulty levels and playstyles, with sound waves that actually affect the game world. They're also highlighting a symphony mode where players can create their own musical patterns that become playable levels. Antonblast launches December 3rd, promising fast-paced action with a vibrant visual style that catches your eye immediately. The preview builds show a variety of weapons and power-ups that affect both combat and movement mechanics. What sets it apart is the destruction system. Everything in the environment can be broken, creating chain reactions that change how you approach each level. The art style draws clear inspiration from classic cartoons, complete with hand-drawn animations that give each character their own personality. Hey, quick break here. If you're enjoying this roundup of upcoming Switch games, consider subscribing for more content like this. Let me know in the comments which of these games catches your eye. Now let's check out the rest of the lineup. GigaBash Ultraman. Rising hits the Switch on November 28th. As someone who's followed Ultraman, I'm curious about how they're adapting these iconic characters for modern gameplay. The trailers showcase both a story-driven single-player campaign and multiplayer battles where players can transform mid-fight, completely changing their movesets. The development team emphasizes their focus on capturing the series' spirit while making it accessible to newcomers, with properly destructible environments that can be used as weapons. AMEDAMA brings its puzzle mechanics to the Switch with a distinct visual approach. The gameplay footage shows increasingly complex challenges that build upon core mechanics in clever ways. What interests me is how they're aiming to create a relaxing experience while maintaining engaging puzzle design. No timer pressure, just pure problem solving at your own pace. The developers talk about finding that balance between challenge and accessibility, with each puzzle teaching you something new that becomes crucial later. Funko Fusion arrives December 6th, and it's an interesting experiment in licensed gaming. The promotional material shows extensive customization options for creating Funko-style characters, with parts and pieces from various pop culture franchises. The developers are emphasizing creative freedom in both character design and gameplay, with missions that take advantage of each character's unique abilities. While the gameplay looks pretty straightforward, the charm seems to come from mixing and matching different franchise elements.
I will be ready, and in countless forms, I will strike. Your world.
Neon Blood's trailers showcase its top-down action in a stylized neon world that really pops on the Switch's screen. The footage reveals fast-paced combat with various weapons and abilities that chain together for combos. The developers have been particularly vocal about their approach to difficulty progression, with each area introducing new enemy types that require different strategies. The neon aesthetic isn't just for show. It seems to play into the gameplay mechanics, with different colors indicating different types of threats or opportunities. Critter Café brings its cozy simulation gameplay with an emphasis on managing a unique establishment. From what we've seen in previews, it combines cafe management with interactions with various animal customers, each having their own preferences and stories. The development updates suggest a focus on creating a stress-free gaming experience, with mini-games breaking up the regular management gameplay. They're promising regular content updates after launch, adding new recipes, customers, and stories to discover. The next few weeks look particularly busy for Switch owners, with several of these titles launching close together. What's especially interesting is how developers are finding new ways to utilize the Switch's capabilities, whether through innovative gameplay mechanics or distinctive art styles. Thanks for watching until the end. If you haven't subscribed yet, now is a great opportunity. See you in the next video!